So it is Saturday. I just got back, or I'm not back yet. I'm in the car. I was just at the independent bookstore. I like to go there once a month. Now they are having a thing. So the Nook in Hartsville, South Carolina, if y'all are interested, where if you buy 10 books, you can get 10 for free. Now I could buy 10 books, but I can't buy 20 books. Like there's not that many that I know to buy. But I watched The King on Netflix last night, the movie with Timothy Chalamet and Robert Pattinson, Lily Rose Depp, big cast. So that is based on the Henrys. I forget what it's called when you put all the Henrys together, by William Shakespeare. So I went ahead and picked up the plays. So we have Henry IV Part 1, then Part 2, and then Henry V. So one of my ancestors Shakespeare wrote about, which is really interesting. William Gascony. I'm a direct descendant from Sean Harris, plays him in the Netflix movie. But yeah, so that's the main reason why I watched that movie, and I did enjoy it. It was like a 4-star. I just got bored at times. So, but everything else, the acting, the cinematography, the music, the sound tracker score, whatever, was great. And the historical accuracy was actually really good. Netflix is good with the historical stuff. You can get in. I'm just vlogging my haul. So then I got The Scarlet Pimpernel by, I never knew who this was by. We read it in school, by Baroness it looks Polish, but I doubt it is. But yeah, we read this in school, and I think about it a lot because I think it is something that I would like, but since I read it in a school setting, that kind of turned me off. So then this is a book I saw on Bookstagram. Somebody put a post about generational tales, and I'm like, those are my favorite, and this was one of them. This is called Middlesex by Jeffrey Eugendes, and it is a Pulitzer Prize winner, and it is a multi-generational tale of 3 generations of Greek Americans. So cool. Then this one is again a local one, but it had some family members mentioned in it, so picked that up because y'all know I'm really into ancestry. Same side of the family as the ones in Shakespeare, so that's kind of interesting. So then we got The Remarkable Life of Harriet Spencer, Sister Georgiana, by Janet Gleason. So we only hear about her sister and not her, but Princess Diana is a part of the same family, but obviously 200 years different. Then this one is The Cage Maker, and this is set in New Orleans at the turn of the last century, and that is the time and city that I'm interested in, or I'm interested in that time specifically in that city. So that is everything I got from the independent bookstore. We're on camera now. I probably shouldn't have that on, but yeah, so I'm home now. I just, after I talked to y'all last, we went and took pictures of some places. Like the clip you're seeing before this is the church that is this book. So I have all my loot here, which even though the book I just showed you, that's technically what my dad got. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm like burping because I was having a soda, and I usually don't have soda on Saturdays. So yeah, because I just needed caffeine. I had a headache, and I was like, that's my cure headache thing. So what am I currently reading? So I am reading 2 books right now. So I had the Count of Monte Cristo. I only got 1 chapter read last night because the next chapter was going to be like 46 minutes, and I was like, I really want to watch this movie. So I don't know I don't know if I should read that now, Count of Monte Cristo, and then pick up Love in the Time of Cholera at 6. So I don't know, but my ebook is still the Count of Monte Cristo, and that will be until like the first week of May, the first weekend in May. And then Love in the Time of Cholera we will be reading this weekend, and that is my physical read for the weekend. And then we will start a new book on Monday, which will be the final book in the Medici trilogy. Yeah, I've seen things saying it's a trilogy, it's a quartet, so I'm just saying it's a trilogy right now because I have 3 books and I've only been able to find 3 books. So I don't know. But yeah, as I said, I am focusing on classics this month. So I'm glad that I got 4 classics today. Because sometimes the classics, I don't know, it's hard to choose because there's so many. But yeah, as I said, this one I read my sophomore year in high school, I think, and I did enjoy it. And I think it's one, like, I like the idea, but just having, like, when it's in a school setting, it's always different than reading on your own because you're reading for a grade, you're trying to pick up certain things. But then when you go and read it on your own, it's different. And this one's not used. This is a new stock one. I think pretty much everything else. Oh, this was new in stock. I know these were not new. And then this one was new in stock. So I got several new ones, but they're still cheaper than if I were to get them at Barnes & Noble. But yeah, the Henrys, I don't know if I'm going to pick these up this month. I am going to pick up Shakespeare as my next classic, but I don't think it's going to be one of these. But as I said, one of my ancestors is featured and in here as well. But yeah, so William Gascony, Shakespeare did take some creative liberties, is that the proper term, with that character's death, rather than how he really died in real life. But that's what literature and all is for, is being creative. So I'm not mad at Shakespeare. I don't think I'm mad at Shakespeare. I could care less. But I do think it's super interesting that we have something like this, even though this is a fictional account, but it is fiction, historical fiction. It's based on a true story, whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to eat lunch. We are using our grill for the first time. And yeah, the Warriors play tonight. I have no idea what time, don't know what channel, but I am going to try to watch that. And then the race is tomorrow, and I'm just craving watching a race, but they're, the 2 races this week are both being raced on Sunday, and that's over a week from the last race, because the last race was a week ago today, and I was there. So now I'm just like, I need the content, and it's not one of my favorite tracks again, Bristol. I don't really care about the dirt, like, that's not a big concern to me. You know, some people love the dirt, some people hate the dirt, it's fine, I don't care. I'm gonna watch it anyway because I love Bristol, so yeah. I'm going to get all these books in my haul stack over here, even though I don't film a haul this month. I have done a lot better on not buying a ton of books this month because, as I said, I am focusing on classics, and a lot of stores don't have a big variation of classics. But yeah. So after the first quarter of this book, The Count of Monte Cristo, I'm just like, what is happening? Who are these people? Like, my theory is it's the guy, the main character, I don't want to be too spoilery, taking on different identities, maybe, because like back in these days you could do that, even though I guess today you can't too, because people still get catfished. I'm like, how do you get catfished? Okay, so I read literally over like 50 pages, which is quite a bit. Seeing what chapter I'm on. I read Roman Bandits, and then the one directly after that, which is, I guess, an activation. Yeah, I got 379. So yeah, on this version 380. So I am over 30% of the way through. So hopefully we will get back to the original characters, because I don't know who these people are. But we will be starting this, not starting, well, after I eat my dinner, which I cooked way too long. It was ravioli and the cheese is like all over the pot, and then I don't have a strainer. I don't have a clean strainer. I thought I had 2, but I can't find my second one, so I'm just, the struggle is real right now. But yeah, I'm waiting for like the cool down right now. But so I'm on page 156 in here. I read 20 pages last night, so 20 pages equals about 5%. Well, last night it was actually 6%. Don't know why, but yeah, this I have been taking my time really with this. Just Gabriel Garcia Marquez is a very detailed oriented writer, and his writing is dense, but I love his writing, but just to say it is dense, like Ken Follett, love his writing, but it's dense. So I can't read a lot in one sitting, but it is the weekend and I will be picking this up. The truck races tonight. I thought both the races were tomorrow. I was told wrong, but I'm not watching that. I don't really watch the truck series. It's just, I don't. It's been because we didn't have it here in South Carolina for years, but then it came back, and I did go to a truck race last year, but I don't know. None of those personalities there have gripped me like in the other series. Other series? Plural of that word. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my dinner, and then after that I will get into this. I think the basketball game is at like 8:30. I really don't know. I saw that Steph Curry got there like an hour ago, and I'm like, dude, why are you there like 3 hours early? But that's fine. But I'm the last game of the day. That's one thing. I used to stay up late for all these West Coast games, but now I'm like, no. I don't want to stay up late. I'm really tired right now, but you know, I can't sleep. I have stuff to do. Okay, so it is like 10 something. I don't know. We're at halftime and my bad. Halftime just ended, but I was reading during halftime and then I was reading all before the game. So I'm on page 196 now. I don't know if I'm going to pick this back up tonight. It really just depends because it is like late. And yeah, so I don't know, but I am enjoying it. But I do want to say there was one section that I just read that was very racist or xenophobic. It was just really against Chinese people. So I'm gonna say both those, like racist and xenophobic, the right word when it's against somebody of another nationality. I need to educate myself on that, but yeah, like this, I was like reading this came out in 1988, and this, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like no racism in this. Usually when I read books from this time period, it's just racist, but yeah, so it went on for like 2 or 3 paragraphs, and his paragraphs are long, so I just wanted to give that warning because we do not like to see that in books. But yes, so I have no idea what percent I'm at because I haven't put in the Goodreads yet because I might pick it up again tonight. It really just depends how the rest of the night goes. But yeah, and I'm also thinking Florentina's chapters are more boring than Fermina's. That I'm gonna say that's like why this isn't a full 5-star. It just does not hit that mark for me. But again, I am still very much enjoying it. It's just not 5-star content. Happy Easter, Passover, Ramadan, whatever it is you celebrate. But yeah, Easter for me, even though I'm like, I don't go to church or anything like that, but I've talked about my religion on here before, where yes, I would consider myself a Christian, but I have my own personal relationship with God, and yeah, so I do my own thing, but still I think that's still considered being a Christian. I believe what I believe. I think like for religion, we'll just use Christianity for an example, just because that's what I know most about. I don't want to talk about something I don't know anything about, but taking the Bible and viewing it in your own way, analyzing it in your own way, reading it in your own way of what fits best for you. That's my personal opinion on it. I don't want to get in fights about it because, as I said, I think we all have our own view, and I'm not going to judge you for your view, so you shouldn't judge me for mine. Everybody's relationship with another person is different. So same with everybody's relationship with God is different. So I don't think that's something you should judge somebody for. And if you really are a Christian, I don't think Jesus would be judging people for their relationships with him, because at least they have a relationship with him, right? But yeah, so religion. I've read, what was it, 49 pages of the Count of Monte Cristo. This was from last night, but talking about it now. So I am officially at 35% of the way through. We are getting there. I'm proud of myself for being this far, but I definitely see how this middle part, I have heard that this middle part is kind of like, boring, because it's just so different from the other, the previous part. Like, I feel like it should be multiple different books. Maybe it was at one time, but I feel like it would be each to a 250 page book for each. But yeah, I'm reading it because I have heard that it does get better, and just that this part kind of drags. These chapters at this part are very long, being like 40 minutes on the ebook. And obviously that's just not that fun, and it's when especially you're not really enjoying it or you're confused. So we're still continuing it. I mean, it's still a 4-star. My only complaint is, yeah, I think this is way too long. I think it could have been a whole lot shorter, but I'm liking everything else pretty much. Then yeah, we are going to read Love in the Time of Color. I don't know what time I'm going to start. The race is at 7 tonight. So that is not good timing for my reading personally, but I always read during stage 2, because usually races are day races. There's more day races than night races, so that would usually go into like my 3 o'clock reading time, but I will read during stage 2 tonight. I think I may pick up, I was playing City Skylines, or is that what it's called? I was playing that last night, so I think I'm gonna pick back up to playing that now, because I do want time to decompress after reading this before going into Love in the Time of Cholera. So yeah, and then we will be starting a new book tomorrow, which is kind of nerve-wracking, you know. I'm wearing these pants for the first time that I got for Christmas. I think you can see my underwear because these are bright pants, but yeah, they're really comfortable. I haven't worked out in them yet, but I do need to work out. I worked out yesterday, which I usually don't on Saturday, but I literally took like a month off because I did get injured. And then I just started being busy like every single day when I didn't have time to work out. But I am not injured anymore, and I'm not really going to do any arm workouts anymore. That's where I kept injuring myself. I would pull muscles in my arms. So I'm just going to do leg and glute workouts for strength. I will continue yoga, which may include upper body, but for what I'm doing right now, I'm just going to do my glutes and legs. So yeah, I'm going to work out because I need to do that. I'm like stage 3 of the race. It could be called for rain at any moment because NASCAR loves rain. Literally, when I was in Phoenix last year, y'all can, or in 2020, see, that's crazy, but y'all can watch the vlog. I wasn't there for NASCAR, but NASCAR was in town. It was raining in the desert. Like, what? Yeah, Fred is here. See? Handsome. So, yeah, I'm just gonna start reading now because my dad decided to stay watching during stage 2, so I stayed. Because I don't like to watch by myself. I will, but I don't like to. So we're getting to this at my usual reading time of like 9 o'clock. It's 8:48, so I'm starting on page 196. I read 40 pages yesterday, which is double what I usually read. So I don't know what I'm going to do today because I am going to shower at 9:30. I haven't had a shower in like 2 weeks. No, it's been like a week and a half. It's really bad. I've bathed, as y'all have seen in the vlogs, but I haven't washed my hair. That's what I'm trying to say. So I really need to do that. And yeah, I hope you all are enjoying seeing this ear. I'm gonna get a reading now. Hey guys, it's Monday. I have makeup on. I wasn't sure about how I was gonna like this look. I followed a tutorial. It was like being a baddie on a budget or something. The girl's name was Jean, but I don't remember. It's cold. But I'm gonna get it because I looked so good. I was listening to, my lips are probably messed up now because I was drinking, but it looked so good, and I felt like Megan Fox, but that's probably just because I was listening to Machine Gun Kelly. But let me get the name of the channel. Jean Watts, baddie on a budget, right up there. Look how cute she is. She's so beautiful. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch more of her videos because I just really liked how this look turned out. It's dark in here, but I showed you all my nose. Like, I have a hard time showing eye makeup on camera, but this eye was the better one. And I contoured my nose for the first time, which yeah, as I said, first time I've never done it, really. And it didn't turn out too bad. I used eyeshadow to do it because that's what she did in the video. So, that might be something I try again in the future. I don't know. And I really like how my eyebrows turned out today. I didn't like them when I was doing them, but then afterwards, I'm like, wow, they look really good. And then straightened my hair, I did good. I don't know about now because I have been outside to feed the cats, the feral cats. And it is like damp and all here, so gross. But that's actually my favorite kind of weather, but it's cold. It's the end of April, nearing the end of April, and cold, and I'm not here for that. It's 54 degrees. Like, no, that's disgusting. It feels like 52. But, as I said, it is Monday, so we are starting a new book today, and it is Medici Legacy by Matteo Struckel, and it is translated by Richard McKenna, and translated from Italian, I should say. So this is about Catherine Medici. So I've read y'all the first paragraph, so let's read the second one. But not yet queen and without an heir of her own, Catherine cannot be sure of securing her family's legacy. To ensure the conception of an heir, she will need to seek help from an unexpected ally, Nostradamus. The reclusive astronomer and purported seer, dismissed by most as a charlatan and a heretic, she knows he will help her. He will be her only hope in becoming a mother. Oh my gosh. But yes, so this is the end of the trilogy, I'm pretty sure. So this is like the thank you part. I only read the author's notes, so 449 pages. So I think this is the longest one in the series so far. This is the first one where we're having the point of view be from a woman. And Catherine is the one who got me into the Medici family, into researching them and all that. So it should be interesting to read. And we will be starting that at 6, and it's 5:24 right now. So I have read today. I read the Count of Monte Cristo. I read 38 pages of that. So I did that earlier because last night I was so tired. I did finish the race. I watched the whole race from my bed, which I never watch on this TV really. So it was just kind of odd. But Cowbush won, so I like that because I like Cowbush. I love villains. Yeah, like, his wife is one of my favorite follows on Instagram, and she is so, so nice, so definitely follow Samantha. But, yeah, so I like them. Yeah, like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I looked really cute today. I was trying an outfit that I am going to wear, when I buy merch at the track. It's not Friday. I'm not going to the race on Friday, but, and I should say this isn't for Talladega. This is for Darlington, but I really liked my outfit. But now I'm like, I don't have a hot pass for this race, but I'm going to try for the next one. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. And so I don't know if I should wait until I have a hot pass to wear this outfit or just wear it in May. I don't know. Oh, I don't want to, yeah, because the next one's Labor Day and you can't wear white after Labor Day, and this outfit had white. So I guess I'm going to wear it in like 2 weeks, which I'd already tried it on and I've worn both pieces in the outfit before, but just doing a makeup look to see which makeup look I would prefer. But my nose is running, so I feel disgusting, so I'm willing to stop vlogging now and talk to y'all later. I got to page 88, which is 18%, and chapter 12. So I read 11 chapters in one sitting, which is nice. So let's just put it back here in the little sleeve jacket. That's what it's called, jacket. There we go. So got a good bit in. Let's go to my thoughts now. So, like, these books are so logical. Like, just the way the characters act and just everything makes sense. And I really appreciate that, because, like, the last book I read, the characters would not act like themselves by the end of the novel. Or it was just, like insta love, that kind of thing. They're, like, no logic. It's frustrating. So when a book is logical, it needs the praise. And then I don't know who this guy is. He's an advisor of the king, Polignac, but Raymond is the first name, so I'm going to say that. I find his chapters really boring. I'm not really there for that, for like the Francis, not the King Francis, but his son Francis, who was Dauphin, was murdered, and they're trying to like uncover that, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, I find those chapters boring. Give me the Catherine chapters. Give me the girl she has, Francesca, who's looking for Nostradamus. I'm liking those. And, yeah, so the ones that are, like, with the king, I'm like, I don't care. Which I do need to do research, because, they did have the King of France in the movie The King, so I'm wondering, like, I know it's not that same guy, but I want to know how these characters are descended from that. Just interesting tidbits. And then, so Catherine is, I think, the granddaughter or great-granddaughter of Lorenzo? Great-granddaughter. And then her father was the son of Piero the Unfortunate. I'm thinking that's right, but that's why, like, we didn't have a book in between these generations, so it's kind of confusing. Like, we skipped 2 generations, so that's why I'm kind of confused. But that is my update. I will get to reading Love in the Time of Cholera at 9, like, every day. Probably only going to read, like, 20 pages today, because that's what we usually get done on a weekday. And then Count of Monte Cristo at 10. Yeah, these chapters just have been so long, but the next one I'm supposed to read is only, like, 20 minutes, so that's not that bad, but when they're over 30 minutes, I dread it. I don't like it. But I've got done like everything I need to get done. I'm gonna edit my video tomorrow. I used to edit my videos on Monday, but just recently I've been editing them on Tuesday. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat some dinner now. I don't know what I'm gonna have. Probably just rice, because I haven't been to the grocery store. I usually go on Saturdays, and I just haven't been for the past 2 weeks, which is sad. But I'm going to go. So I just got done reading Love in the Time of Cholera for the night, so I'm at 64%. I am getting there. I think I'll finish this book this week. Hopefully I'll finish it this week. I really don't know if I will, but I'm hoping, because I've been reading it forever. It's just like, yeah, the reason why it's like not a 5 stars, there's like no plot. I mean, I understand it's, these people were in love, then stuff happened, so they spent, oh my gosh, for just not my phone goes down. So they spent a ton of time apart, and this is what happened in that time. Yeah, it's just not that exciting. I wish there were timestamps as well, because we'll just go 3 years and I'll be like, wait, when are we? So those are my complaints. Nothing major. I am liking it, but it's not a 5 star. It's not 5-star content. It's just a 4-star, and it's not like a 4.5 or any of that. But those are all my updates for the day. I'm going to read Count of Monte Cristo in like 30 minutes probably, or maybe a little over that. I don't know. Sorry, I just started like cramping up. But yeah, so I look so cute. I have to go take all this off my face now though, which should be fun. I need to buy the lip liner that was in that girl's tutorial, because I only own one lip liner and it's like a nude, so I did kind of look off with the makeup I was wearing. In person it didn't, but kind of in pictures it did, and I only do my makeup for my sit-down videos. Like, I wear makeup for no other reason, so I'm going to look into buying that because it was as I said, Batty on a budget. So it was like all cheap stuff like drugstore, Target, Amazon. You can get it all those places. So it's not too expensive, which is nice. But yeah, there's my update. I'll see you all tomorrow. I just got so hyped to party in the USA, and there's like cotton on here. Probably when I was cleaning my face with the rag. But yeah, so Party in the USA just came out. That playlist, it went from Bang Dang into the Room to Rolling in the Deep to Uptown Funk to Party in the USA. I'm like, they want me to be hyped this Tuesday. So I don't know if I'm gonna read right now because I am going out to eat in literally like 20 minutes. So I'm like, should I try to get reading in? Probably, but I don't know if I am or not. But we are reading Medici today. I think it was 18% we were at, maybe? I know, and page 88. A lot of 8s. So that is what we are currently going to be reading today. Yeah, starting on page 88. Limited Time of Cholera will start on page 236 and Count of Monte Cristo on 491. So today I got tickets for a really big event. I don't want to say yet because I always like say, I forgot to do my lips chapstick, but so that's exciting that it could be in a future vlog. But again, I'm not going to say what it's to, but it's super exciting because it's something I've never gone to before. Nothing ever like it. And it's just like the biggest sporting event like one of the biggest sporting events in America. So I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to Coachella this weekend. No. I used to really want to go to Coachella, but it being in the middle of the year is just an awkward time. Like, and now it's not what it used to be. I mean, I think the people they had, like Harry Styles, Billie Eilish, and then originally Kanye, I would go to that. Not really a big Billie Eilish fan, but the other two definitely would like to see. And that's Billie Eilish's music. I don't know about her as a person, so don't come for me. Her music's not really what I listen to. So, but yeah, Coachella is just different. And I think really just the pandemic and Trump era. I'm not saying Trump ruined Coachella because I don't know, but I'm just saying those years, that's why I'm using that term. Just things changed. It's different. It used to be like an A-list event, and then after it was and it's just like influencers and all. I mean, technically I guess I'm an influencer, but I don't care about TikTok people. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't want to see them. Like, I want to see what, like, the Kardashians are wearing. I don't know, but which Kylie Jenner was there with Hailey Bieber and that one guy, I can't remember his name, but yeah, so I'm just talking because I'm like, I'm not going to read right now. I don't think I am. I don't think I have time, but I'm going to get spaghetti and some good sweet tea. I haven't been in this restaurant in a while. They got a lot of slack recently, but I've never had a problem with them. But that's not why I was not going. But yeah, I hear the car, so I'm gonna go get spaghetti. I've only read 3 chapters so far, but I did want to just give a brief update after those chapters. I think Catherine's been the best developed Medici character so far, and that's obviously a really good thing to improve with each book. I mean, obviously we wish for all the books have been good, but obviously we wish for all characters to be developed, and they have been developed, but I think Catherine's been the best written one so far, so I just wanted to let y'all know that. And if you're a fan of Rain, obviously Catherine is a character on the show Rain. No, Rain is not great for historical accuracy or anything like that. It's a show for teenagers. It is the show that got me into period dramas back in like middle school or whenever that show was airing. Might have been high school, I'm not sure. I never finished it, so yeah, but if you liked that, I think this book series would be a good series for you because this one, it is very much historical accurate. Matteo Struckel tries to stay as close to fact as possible. So there's that. And then you're following Catherine. But if you read the other 2 books, you also get to know about her ancestors. So I do think that could be cool for you if you don't know a lot about the Medici. I think with the first one I said you should know about the Medici before going in, but obviously if you've seen the show, you know a little bit, so I do think you will be fine going into this. And these books you can read as standalones, you don't have to read them all together, but since I'm such a big fan, or fan, that seems weird, since I'm somebody who loves to learn about the Medici family, I wanted to read all of the books in the series. Let's open Goodreads and do all that fun stuff with the bad lighting. So I got to page, well, I read 106 pages first off, so I got to chapter 26, page 195, so we read like 20 more pages than yesterday, which is really good. And to read over 100 pages is obviously good for me because everybody is different in their reading. So what page was it again? 195? Is that what it was? Yeah, okay, 195. So 42%. So yeah, this is really easy to read. Yeah, I really like Catherine. In the previous books, I thought the side characters were more interesting, but in this one, the Medici is a very interesting character. I'm really, really liking her, and I'm just wanting to read more books about her, because previously I was like, I want to read books about Cosimo and Lorenzo and all these other people, but now I'm like, oh my gosh, Catherine's actually really interesting. Which on the show Reign, I thought she was super interesting, but still, obviously books are different than TV. But yeah, I'm super happy about where I got. Hopefully he doesn't show his behind on camera. Okay, so I'm going to eat some of my leftovers from lunch for my dinner, and with some garlic bread. The garlic bread was really good today. It's only a hit or miss, so the garlic bread, everything of my meal was good. And yeah, I've been talking to some people about racing, just local racing, which is cool. And yeah, I haven't been to my local track in a while. I got sick the last time I was there. I never throw. Oh my gosh, what was that? What is happening? What is happening? Hold on. Okay, it was the cats. The cats I feed. I was like, somebody is working in. I'm about to die. No, we're all good. But what I was saying, yeah, I threw up at the last time I went to the local short track. Embarrassing. I think I had some kind of stomach flu. It was literally the same reaction I had to the COVID vaccine, like without the arm pain. So like I had COVID for one day. I don't know, but I threw up in public and people were like asking me about it. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just throwing up in dirt over here. Really embarrassing. Yeah, now I can laugh about it, but at the time I was like, nope, hating life. But yeah, because at first I was like, maybe it's the fumes of the cars that's getting to me, because if you don't know, a lot of times in racing people get carbon monoxide, they inhale it, and not dying from it, but you can get sick from it. So I thought that might have been what happened, but then I kept throwing up for like the next 12 hours. Like every 30 minutes, not every 30 minutes. I was throwing up like every 2 hours. And yeah, so I think I said a bug and it wasn't fumes and carbon monoxide, but I was very scared of that because I was like, I will never be able to go to pit lane again. I'll never be able to do all this stuff, but I think I'm good. But yeah, there's the update. I'll talk to y'all at 9. So it is 9, a little after 9, because I was watching Radioactives. Yeah. I've been talking so much about racing. Like, yeah, if I go to a race, racing's all I talk about for like the next month. And I'm like, bam, 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 going to a lot of races. So, you know, but yeah, we're about to get into this. Again, we read like 20 pages a night. So that's what I'm expecting to do. Not a whole lot of updates on it. Like, I hate that it's taken me so long to get through, but his writing is dense. I love it, but it's dense, and it takes a while to get through. So just know that going into his books. So if this was on my like set TBR and not a mood read, I would probably do the audiobook for it. If I was you, as I've said before, for 100 Years of Solitude, I would read that physically though. That book is confusing. So it's good to have the charts that it comes with. So that's I would recommend reading that one physically. But this one, audiobook or ebook, whichever one you prefer. I'd personally do audiobook. So I'm going to get into reading that now. Last night I actually finished early, so who knows, I might do that again today. That would be nice. I've already read over 100 pages today, so I'm like content with my reading. If I didn't even read anything else, I'd be content. But I do want to read more because that's what I do. My only personality trait, right? It is Wednesday, and I need to tell y'all the books that have released this week we are about to start reading. So I read 44 pages of The Count of Monte Cristo last night, just to let y'all know. So I read 170 pages yesterday, and I totally forgot to mark on my calendar that I'm reading Medici today. So what was yesterday's date? The 19th. So yeah, happy 420. La da 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 da. Yeah. So it's the D-O-double-G Snoop Dogg. Okay, I need to stop. So we have Flint and Mirror by John Crawley that came out, and is that the only one? Oh, Wing Walkers by Taylor Brown. That I know for a fact is historical fiction and has to do with planes. And people used to like walk on the wings of planes while they were in the air. Like not commercial planes, but I could never. I hear a plane right now, so I need to see what that is. Watch it be a motorcycle, not a plane. Yeah, I think it's a motorcycle. Okay, so then the last book we have on here is Starbrite by Susanna Nix. So I'm pretty sure those are everything, but there were a ton of releases this month, so I get kind of overwhelmed looking at this, this long list, but yeah, so I'm going to go outside to read Medici Legacy because I think it's a little warmer than yesterday. Yeah, it's 3 degrees warmer and the wind is only at 4 miles per hour. It's 66, which is kind of cold to me, but that's better than 63, right? So I am going to read outside. I don't remember where we got to in this, but I mean, I've been doing pretty well with that book, so better than the other two anyway. Here's a baseball that my dad got me. He threw out the first pitch at a, oh my gosh. What is that? Did that come off the ball? I literally just washed my hands, so that's kind of annoying that. I mean, it looks like straight up blood on my fingers, but I know it's not blood. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but yeah, it's not good. Oh, I know where it came from. This book, these books in this series, that happens. I don't know what that is, paint ink. It gets on my fingers. So that's why I don't like to read those physically, because I read the whole Les Miserables, which is a 1,000-page book, read it in 10 days, read physically, and my version is very damaged, but it's my favorite classic, so I don't care. But yeah, baseball. And so I'm just talking because like I'm like not wanting to go outside. Not really, I do want to go out there, but I like to procrastinate. But I'm gonna go outside. I am over the halfway point now. I'm at 52%, so I read 9 or 10% in that sitting, not sure. I'm going to go to Target. What's that title? Oh yeah, in the book. We have Mary Queen of Scots now. So again, if you are a fan of Reign, she's here. Random thought. When I was in London, I went to Westminster Abbey. If you don't know, that's literally the last church I have stepped foot in. But I think, I don't know. I'm pretty sure though. But Mary Queen of Scots is buried at Westminster Abbey. She was beheaded by Queen Elizabeth I of England, but still I don't think it's right that she's buried in England and not Scotland or France, because she spent the majority of her life in France, but she's obviously Queen of Scotland, but still. So I'm going to get dressed, which literally means just change underwear, put on a new shirt, even though this does not match my pants at all, but I don't really feel like pulling out jean shorts. I just don't. I feel like staying in my bicycle shorts. I might, since I'm changing underwear anyway. I have to take my pants off anyway. Awkward, right? So yeah, I'm going to change and then head to Target. I might film an ASMR video in Target today because I know the summer birds are in stock. Those little birds back there are in stock at some Targets. I don't know about mine, but if they are, that means maybe they have their summer decorations out, so I might have to vlog that. The only food I bought was literally ice cream. Yeah. It's 6 o'clock and time to read, so I just did my under eye things for the first time in forever. I've just had the package sitting there. I didn't feel like opening it, which is really bad because I have it as a subscription, so now I'm just gonna have a ton of those. But yeah, I went to Target. I didn't buy like any books, but I did buy 2 4th of July Memorial Day decorations. I just feel like it's really early to be like, this is for 4th of July, because then I'll have 4th of July decorations up longer than Christmas. But I'm saying this for Memorial Day as well, because that is next month. And yeah, I got some sunscreen for my face because I wear it every day and I've been running low, so I got some of that. I don't know how much it was. I feel like it's probably the most expensive thing I bought. I didn't spend over $100 today, which is nice. And then I got some eardrops just because I need them. Because yeah, I don't know what's up. Sometimes this ear, it's not for ringing or anything, but it is sensitive. Yeah. And I'm like, I do this to myself because I listen to heavy metal, like with the volume all the way up, and then I go to NASCAR races. Like, yeah. But we are going to get into reading now. We are on page 243. So I'm going to read however many chapters I can get in. Don't have a set plan of where I want to get, but let's get into it. I totally forgot about some of the stuff I got from Target. I've already read a little bit, but mini Target haul. So I got this mug. I totally forgot about it. I filmed an ASMR haul and did not show it there, but I just really like the art on it. And then inside it says plant person, and then next to it they have one that says people person. But I am an introvert, social anxiety, agoraphobic. I don't like people. So yeah, I don't like when people do ASMR and vlogs, so my apologies for that. But this was, there is no price on it, and my receipt I left in the car. But I just really liked the art. I like the orange in there because that is like my favorite color for decor and house stuff. Really like it. So these are the eardrops I got. So I personally think my ear issues are allergies. I think just my head is filled up with stuff because we still have pollen here, which is not fun. But yes, so these are the ones I got. They had like 3 different ones, so I was like, I'll go with the one in the middle. I'm seeing it's, oh, and it's all natural too, which is nice. So I have no idea how you do this. I don't know how many drops you put in there is what I'm trying to find out, but we'll find out. And then this is a huge bottle, or it feels really big, so when we take this out of the box we will see. So what it does, helps prevent premature skin damage with broad spectrum SPF. Sunscreen, conditioned skin surface, provides 8 hours of hydration. Result, healthy looking, beautiful skin. And this is vitamin E antioxidant complex. Helps fight surface-free radicals. That's a weird word to use for this, but I guess that's what they use. But yeah, apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure, reapply at least every 2 hours. But yes, I put this on my skin every single day. Oh my gosh, I've never noticed their logo. That's really pretty. So this does go expired in December, so we'll see. Yeah, this is bigger than the bottle I have. But the bottle I currently have went expired in 2020 and I'm still using it. But now I have a new bottle. So this is by Procter & Gamble, to let y'all know. But that is my haul. And then I'm not taking this out yet because the directions are on the box. And again, I don't really know how to use it, so I want to be focused on that. But then the cute mug, all of this, cute box, the yellow, blue, that goes good together. There's my haul. I think I'm gonna play a game of Fortnite because I've just been getting back into Fortnite lately. I got a dub last night, so, you know, dub. cubs. It's 9 o'clock and time to read. I'm like still in my day clothes. I'm in jeans like right now. Like what am I doing? Jean shorts. I did change into jean shorts. But yeah, start on page 256 of Love in the Time of Cholera. I've talked about this book. This is only my second mood read this month, and I'm like, I need to get through this, but I can't. I can't. Shivers, because I had ice cream for the first 7 days. But yeah, I know what classic I'm going to read next if I finish this book in April. It's going to be a Shakespeare one and not one of my new purchases that I purchased the other day. Was that in this vlog? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, let's get reading. I got this 20 pages read right on time, but we need to talk about some of them. One, my biggest trigger, like I mentioned, which was like teeth being pulled, like, and especially without anesthesia. Nope. But I am getting over that fear, and I'm proud of myself for that. But I don't like reading about it. Then the second thing is, it's something that we shouldn't be laughing at, and I'm not. The guy, Florentino's like lusting over a 14-year-old girl, grooming her, and it's having a relationship with her, and it's gross. So hopefully that's almost over. I think in the book that is going to be, we're kind of coming full circle back to where we started. But yeah, obviously gross to read, you know. So I know Gabriel Garcia Marquez has some controversies, but I'm not exactly sure what they are. I just know he has them. So I'm definitely going to look into it after I finish the book. Now, I'm someone, I really separate art from artist, like be in writing, movie, whatever. That's just a personal thing. There's sometimes where I can't, but with books, I don't really have that issue. So we'll just have to see what it is all about. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Do you separate art from artist, or if somebody does something bad, will you avoid their work after that? I'm curious. So I need to see where we're starting in the Count of Monte Cristo tonight. I'm at 75% in this now. So I have less than 100 pages left. So in Count of Monte Cristo, we're at 47%. And starting on page 535. So far today I've read 130 pages, so that is less than Monday and Tuesday. So I do want to read over that, but it's just, I'm gonna read 3 chapters of Count of Monte Cristo and see where that gets me. That can be either 25 pages, 44 pages, you never know. But I need to get my bath. And it is a day where I do nighttime gua shine, so I'm gonna gua sha tonight. I need to take this to my bathroom. I'm still shook by how big this bottle is. It's good until December. I hope I can use it all by then, but I haven't had any issue. Like this SPF has still worked for me, even using the expired one. I haven't got sunburn on my face. I've got sunburn in other parts of my body. It's literally like only my knees and not the rest of my legs. But I do need to buy body sunscreen. I just haven't seen any for sale yet, so I might have to do that on Amazon. And I did use these. I put 3 drops in my ear and haven't had any issues since. So you can do it. It says to do it like 4 times a day, but I'm personally just gonna do it whenever I have issues. Like itchy ears is my big thing, is my ear will get itchy randomly, and that means somebody's talking about you if your left ear is itchy. But so just if I ever have issues, I will do it. I'm not gonna do 4 times a day, because to me that's a bit excessive for something I don't really think is a serious problem. But yeah, there is my update. I hope y'all had a happy Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Happy Thursday. I don't know if y'all can see him. Because I can't even see the camera screen, but right there, a lizard. Nice. I always look crazy in the outside clips. Today especially, I have my under eye things, because as I said, yeah, I explained how I hadn't used them in forever, and now I'm back to using them. So I'm doing 2 times a day since I just haven't done them in a long time. So just to get that extra, you're supposed to do them 2 times a day, but when I was originally doing them, I only did them once. So these are my favorite kind. They're a Korean company, because South Korea, y'all know how to do skincare. But we are starting on page 307 in Legacy today. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Medici Legacy. I'm already in my jeans. I'm gonna go to like a high school baseball game later, literally just because my dad wants corn dogs, and I think I'm gonna pick up a pizza on the way home. But yeah, it's like a tournament thing, so I'm gonna go for like an inning or two, which I didn't know it's actually gonna be going to the game. And I'm like, I'm not really feeling it, and there is a private jet flying over me. Let's show y'all. I have no idea if y'all can see that or not, but there is a private jet. Let's see. Might just be military. I can't see because it's like right in the sun. Watch it be a commercial. It's from Charleston. It's not a jet though, it's just a plane. At 2,500 feet. Nice things you see out here, right? So, I'm not gonna wear makeup or anything because literally I don't care. I'm not trying to impress anybody, and when I do makeup for myself, it's only on days that I film, and yeah. But watch me see people I know and I'm gonna look terrible, but you know, who cares? But let's get into reading now. I'm gonna work out on my chapter break, which just means doing squats. That's what I do outside, and my legs are definitely feeling it from when I did yesterday. But yeah, there's my So I'm at Papa John's picking up my pizza. I went to one in the town I was in, but literally there was no one, no workers or anything. It said on the app they were open, but I don't know. So hopefully that was all okay. But yeah, there was no one there, which is super weird. I've never had that happen. So I did an order online, so I'm here to pick it up now. Guys, is this thin crust like I asked for the original crust? Like over here it looks fine. I don't eat the crust anyway, but like, what, that looks very thin. Obviously I'm gonna eat it anyway because this looks really good. Yeah, I'm eating it in my bed, and oh my gosh. I brought my food in here because why not? I'm wilding. So we have made it to 88%, which is chapter 54, page 409. So I read 104 pages a day. I said I started on page 307 earlier, but it was actually 305 by Goodreads, so my mistake for that. But I feel like this book kind of skipped over some key moments. Like one, Catherine's firstborn child, Francis, dies before she does, and it was just like, oh, Francis was taken 2 years ago. Like, I feel like we should see her reaction for that, but I do know this author likes to stay as close to fact as possible, so maybe in historical records we don't have any record of how Catherine reacted to her son's death. That's my guess of maybe why it was kind of just skipped over, but who knows. We had Huguenot revolts, which if you don't know, my ancestors were indeed Huguenots. They weren't, mine come from Normandy, and came to South Carolina shortly after this was happening, and have been in South Carolina ever since. However many years later, 1600s to today, is that like 400 years, I think. So I'm done reading that for the day. I think I'll probably finish it tomorrow because I think there's only like 20 or 30 pages left. But I won't be vlogging tomorrow, so y'all won't know. But I will post on Goodreads and Bookstagram my thoughts. We'll get into this one. Will we finish this book this week? So I am on page 276, and there are 348 pages, so we have like 120 pages left. I read 20 pages a day, so how many did I say were left? Like 120 divided by 20, is that what we do? I'm not good at math. See, so 6 days. If I still have to read this for another 6 days, well, okay, well, I know on weekends I read like double what I read on weekdays. So take, let's say, 40 on the weekend. So let's do 90 divided by like 40 and see what that gets me. 2.25. So maybe in 2 days I'll finish this. Who knows? Hopefully, because I've been reading it for so long. Like, I really appreciate this, but am I enjoying reading it? I did enjoy a lot of it, but it's just getting tiresome at this point that it's just going on and on. I think his writing just gets really long. Then in here, we're almost at the halfway point. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now because it's a few hours before I'm picking it up. But again, I don't know what else can happen in here. So I have no idea what's going to come next in this, in the Count of Monte Cristo, for people who are maybe just listening and not watching. I don't know what else can happen there. Like, I feel like everything that could happen has happened. So to have another like 500 pages left, or I don't know what page I'm on in that, is just insane to me, crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat some dinner even though I've already had a lot of pizza already. Sorry, shippers. I'm gonna have some more. I did get some fake nails in the mail today. They're for a future that I'm gonna wear in like 2 weeks, but I wanted to buy them because I didn't know how long shipping would be. But I've heard very good things, and these actually come with like, well, I'm gonna get it and just show y'all. Okay, this is kind of stressing me out because I'm not feeling a bottle in there. Like, I filled the box, so maybe the bottle will come separately, but this is from Red Aspen, as y'all can see. The girl I follow, she was posting about this. Oh, okay, it's in there. It's just a little bottle. So these are the nails. I need to see how many are in here because I might put some on, not tonight because I am going to be taking a shower later. But these do come with the glue. If you guys would like a link to anything, let me know. But they come with glue, but I bought separate glue because it's just what she said was easier. And in my mind, I was like, yeah, that sounds right, that'd be easier. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many nails are in here, but I'm seeing if there's what shade this is. Oh, Primrose. Perfect. Really like that color. As you can see, I love pink. I used to hate pink as a kid, but now I'm just like, I love it. But yeah, so this is the brush on glue, which I think that just makes so much more sense than like the bottled glue where you like have to squeeze it out like actual like Elmer's glue. So I just thought this sounded easier to apply. What else is in here? Never ask a girl with winged liner why she's late. Literally, that is so true. It's like the perfume paper, that's why I was smelling it. So this is just my receipt if I want to return anything, I guess, but I'm not because I never return stuff and it is as it is, and I am definitely keeping this because I'm super excited. I haven't worn fake nails in forever. I think these are shorter than my current nail length. So yeah, once I like cut my nails, I'm gonna do all that. And again, as I said, I'm wearing them for an event in about 2 weeks. So I can't wait. And they have a lot of different colors. So I'm just thinking for events in the future that I might want to wear fake nails too. Which ones I might want to wear. It is time for the 9 o'clock reading hour, but I am going to be ending the vlog here. Look how bad my bed is. I need new sheets. But that is besides the point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And as several religions, or if you're not religious and just celebrate for commercial reasons, had holidays last weekend. Was Easter in this video? Was it? I don't know, but yeah, I hope y'all had a happy holidays. I hope you had a happy week in general. And let me know in the comments what books you guys are currently reading or what plans you have for the weekend. And I hope you have a happy weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!